Able Point Boat Ramp is an excellent all-weather facility with good protection from Tradewinds and is free to use. Ahead of us are 10 glorious days to explore the central Whitsundays.
Tradewinds are calling. Calling to me, come back to the sea. And I know I'll go. The question is when. Trade winds are blowing, going somewhere where no one has a care. And I know I'll go. The question is when.
Crossing Whitsunday Passage, a 20-knot southeasterly wind gives us a lively ride on our way to Sid Harbour for a lunch stop. Sailing south around the bottom of Whitsunday Island, we head to Gulnare Inlet for the night.
To hold you, holding out, to hold you, one more time, believing I'd kiss you again, but the governor never called.
Exploring, we find the remains of an old timber tramway used by the timber getters in the past.
Going somewhere.
Round every corner are reminders of the cyclone and the damage it caused, but also the remarkable ability of the islands to heal.
I'll go. The question is when.
Our next anchorage is Windy Bay on Hazelwood Island, and weather permitting, White Bay after that to explore Hazelwood Reef. Once past Hamilton Island, there are superb views of Pentecost Island to the south. We pass through the often rough Solway Passage on a calm but turbulent sea. Windy Bay gives easy access to Hazelwood Reef on the south side of Hazelwood Island, with a short walk across the ridge at the head of the bay. The track across to Hazelwood Reef comes off the east end of the Windy Bay beach. Sadly, the head of White Bay reminds us of our disposable plastic society. Hazelwood Reef fills a large part of White Bay, providing great reef walking opportunities at low tide. Windy Bay, although secure enough as an anchorage, is quite rolly, even in light conditions like these. The beach and the paper barks serve as a ghostly reminder of Cyclone Debbie, stripped bare by the cyclonic winds. With a forecast of light winds, we decide to head around to White Bay on the south side of Hazelwood Island for a couple of days of snorkelling and exploring. The tip of Lupton Island is prone to strong currents and giant eddies, and even in these calm conditions they were quite evident. We were hopeful that Hazelwood Reef may have escaped the worst of the cyclone damage. The coral and the fish life were wonderful, but signs of damage were evident in most areas. Compared to 10 years ago, the coral is only a shadow of its former self, and will probably take another 10 years to return to its full glory. Lupton Island Beach can only be accessed in the top third of the tide and provides a wonderful chance to explore the shoreline and headlands. With whales breaching out to sea, we head out for a better look, but sadly they move off before we get a chance to get close. With our great run of weather continuing, we head into Chance Bay on the south side of Whitsunday Island. A spotter is advisable on the way in to avoid the reefs and bommies.
Tradewinds. winds are calling. Calling to me, come back to the sea. And I know I'll go. The question is when. Trade winds are blowing, going somewhere where no one has a care. And I know I'll go. The question is when.
The coral here was good also, but in places it's still showing signs of cyclone damage.
To hold you, holding out, to hold you, one more time, believing.
Passing Whitehaven Beach, we head for a couple of peaceful days in Hill Inlet, at Whitehaven's northerly end.
Never called. Trade winds are blowing, going somewhere where no one has a care. And I know I'll go. The question is when.